Welcome back. In this video we're going to create a very basic CO power. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to create a new variable that is going to be called, I'll put it into, this is kind of my miscellaneous. So we're going to create a new variable and we'll call it CO charge. You can call it whatever you want, obviously, but it's starting at 1 and we are going to charge it to 100. Now, however you want to charge your CO power, you can make it so whenever a unit attacks, it adds its damage as charge towards the CO power. Since we're doing everything through events, like all of our attacks are going to be events, you can just make it an event in, or I guess it would be an event. I don't even remember what it's called. Event command. You can make it an event command where you just add 5 to it, or whatever your strength is to it, or anything like that, until it gets to 100. Now, once it gets to 100, you can create an auto event, CO of power available, and then you just say if variable CO charge is 100 or more, we can play a sound. What's a good sound? I want something interesting. No, that sounded good enough. And I don't want to wait for completion. Now I'll say we could show a message, narration message, CO power charged, all capitals. Actually, let's make it all capitals. CO power charged. That'll just let us know. And one thing I'll do is I'll create a switch, another global switch, CO power notify. So now, if it's 100 or more, it'll turn this, do this, and it will change the switch to new switch is on. And this will only happen if the switch is off. Okay, so we're not getting blasted. And then I'll do another new one. CO power available 2. And then at the beginning of each turn, start a player phase if CO charge is 100 or more, then we'll do the same thing. Actually, we don't need that part. If the new switch is off, we just turn it on. Or turn new switch. Get rid of that. It'll just be at the start. I want to cancel. Okay, so we do this, and then we turn the switch on. Not that switch. This switch is now on. And the switch has to be off to work. Okay. Now we're going to create a new one. Rename it available 2. This will just be available 1. Okay, for this one, we're just going to get rid of all this. Delete, delete, delete. This is going to be started player phase. Get rid of that. Get rid of the variable. So just at the start of player phase, it will change the switch to off. And then at the beginning of every phase, it's going to let us know that CO power is charged. Might get a little annoying, but it'll want us to use it. So we might actually want to put this one in front. So that way, it does this every turn. This one can go off. Let's take our unit. Unit event, and we'll attack. And right here, I'll change variable, CO charge, and add 50. So we got to attack twice, and then CO charge will be notified. Okay, let's see if that works. Harvest gold. We'll build our barracks. We'll build, train our unit. We'll attack. Now after this attack, the CO charge thing should go off. There it went. Is it going to go off again? Oh, I did not free it. So we gotta go to change event state, free, and for number 2, new, change event state, free. That should allow it to work. Okay, I'll build our barracks. gold. Okay, train our swordsman. Come over and attack. Okay, CO power charged. CO power is still charged. Okay, and that should happen one more time. Okay, so CO power is charged. Now let's create the CO power. So we will create a communications event and rename this damage all enemies. Okay, this is only going to work if CO charge is 100 or more. It's the only time that's going to be available. So what this does is we will do an extensive command and it'll filter to just enemies. It will reduce HP on all, and it will do 20 damage. I think that should do it. So communication events show up. I'll show you where. Well, actually, currently it's not showing. So we got to go up to game layout, command layout, and then in battle, that's battle prep, map commands. We want info. We want it to always display. Actually, display when well, we could do it when display a switch is on, and one we could set the switch to be, oh yeah, CO power notify. So if it made the, yeah, that should work. Okay, and damage. Oh, actually, we're just gonna have to call it CO power because it's going to have to work for all CO powers. Okay, let's give this one more shot. Get our gold. Okay, I think that was 40. So now let us build our barracks. Train a unit. We will attack the enemy. Attack again. Get our CO power. And now with communication events, we can go to CO power. Damage all enemies, and that horseman should take 20 damage. Boom. Okay, well. Okay, so I think what I'll have it do I want it to do the damage after that screen. So, what we will do is instead of doing the damage here, we will create a new event. We'll create a switch. This will be a global switch. Damage all. That's what we'll call it. So in our communication event, instead of doing damage here, we'll just have it turn on a switch. And then for map common events, we will create an auto event that if the switch is on, we will then turn it off. Which then basically just triggers this, and then do the extensive command of enemies. Reduce HP, all, and 20. Get rid of the animation. Okay, and we're going to make this free. Rename this as damage all. Okay. Now let's see if that window goes away. Build our barracks. Charge our CO. CO is charged. CO power. Damage all enemies. So that did not work. Is there a way we can get this to close out of that window? Let's change this to 1 now. So I don't have to keep doing all that. I guess, where's it defaulted to? Let's default to 0. Still not showing up. CO charge is 1. I'll just get rid of the CO charge part. Why is it not showing up? I was just trying to make things easier. Made them harder. Okay, CO power is charged. CO power. Damage all enemies. And there it does the damage. It doesn't. I wonder if I can do it. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to close out of this. Other than ending turn. Well, maybe we make a headquarters building. And that's what our headquarters building will do, is you can activate your CO power from it. So, save project. I gotta create a new building. Open our barracks. File, save as. Headquarters. I'm just gonna make this a little taller. Actually, I'm not trying to do anything fancy here. I can make this fancier later. But this is all I want. A B C. Not even going to worry about C, making it gray. Okay, resource, graphics, and import headquarters. Headquarters. Make this the king. Okay, unit mode. And then what we had at communication events. Just gonna delete that. And then this unit event instead of train unit. Actually, cancel. I'll keep train unit because we might want that to be for something else. That'll be like train worker. But we'll do new command CO power. And that's only available if the variable CO charge is 100 or more. New extensive command enemy reduce HP range all fixed damage is 20. Not gonna have an animation. And then change variable CO charge subtract 100. Let's see if that works. So now on the map we have our headquarters. We train a unit, but that's not what we want. We want to get gold. Okay, we'll build our barracks. Train our unit. Build our swordsman. Attack. Okay, this should charge our CO power. There we go. Go here, we have our CO power, and we do 20 damage. And there you have it. we created a CO power which can be launched from the headquarters. And that's about it. We got our... Honestly, this is pretty cool. I was surprised it's working as well as it is. We would just have to modify the gameplay a little bit, add the terrain, and yeah, it's getting there. Pretty surprising for doing most of this in one morning. Oh, and then CO power's there. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that part. Communication events and game layout, command layout. Let's get rid of CO power. Move it back to info. Null. Or okay. That's it for this video. We made a CO power, and we'll see where we keep going from here. Thank you.